Overrated. I didn't really have a most overrated for this year because I loved most of the movies that came out this year. Even though I loved the theory of everything, I will admit it was a little bit overhyped.
Yeah, I saw it too.
From the reviews I was seeing, it was really kind of overhyped in my opinion, but I still really enjoyed the movie. Underrated. Here we go. A movie, one that I'm not gonna get too much credit. It involves. Do I even have to say it involves a superhero?
The Amazing Spider-Man 2, right?
Yes, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of people I know despise that movie. It was even on the Flippick's worst movies of 2014 list.
What the crap?
Made sense to me.
Yeah, it made sense to you, but it didn't make sense to me because I thought the movie was actually good. So.
Yeah, I could talk about that movie and give you guys my theory why I think it's a way better than everyone thinks it is, but I won't get into that because that'd take a couple hours.
So let's go into Caleb now, I guess.
Okay. Well, fortunately enough, I own both my most overrated and most underrated on Blu-ray, so...
Ooh,
bust them out. Most underrated, or most overrated is definitely X-Men Days of Future Past. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Interesting.
The movie, it's a great, it's a good movie, but for some reason I had higher expectations than everyone else because I loved X-Men First Class, and because I don't really know why, but going into it, it just felt like it lost something. While I was watching it, it just felt like it lost something from X-Men First Class. So I love how they basically just give the finger to all the other terrible X-Men movies, and they fix
Origins Wolverine
the future of this series. But for now, that movie, it was just okay, probably a B+ for me. And then most underrated is Amazing Spider-Man 2. For sure. Like I said, I think it's an incredible movie. In my opinion. I mean, I respect anybody. I'm not going to argue with anybody who doesn't like it, but for me, I think it is the single best Spider-Man movie in existence. And the short version of why I think it's so incredible is because if you read the Spider-Man comics, the comics of Spider-Man are so random. Peter Parker could just be having lunch, and then out of nowhere, a huge mechanical rhino is terrorizing the city. That's what I like about it. I thought it was brilliant that just out of nowhere, Paul Giamatti gets broken out of prison, thrown in a rhino suit, and he has to stop him. That type of thing is what I like, and everybody hates on the Dane DeHaan storyline, but if you just forget about how crappy the storyline is, his performance was so good. I got chills during his whole speech to Peter Parker. Now, granted, it doesn't make any sense what he's saying to him at the end. He is. I'll fight this till the end. He's the best Green Goblin we've had. I believe that full-heartedly. But that was a little bit of a rant.
Now, James.
Talk about being underrated, which is Spider-Man, because god damn, that movie did not catch a break. Even NYX, you gave that movie a better score than Comic Book Cast 2 did. I mean, like, damn.
Hey, listen, I love Comic Book Cast 2, but they really, whoa.
I like them too, and I don't like the fact they diss Man of Steel a lot either, but...
Yeah, I'm so sick of the diss of Man of Steel, but that's a different story for another day.
Oh, God, don't even get me started on that.
Complained about the Goblin storyline. After you see the Blu-ray, you realize Goblin is the main storyline the whole time anyways. And him and Gwen Stacy were the main two attractions of the movie. Electro was the side character. But they hit it and made it look like he was going to be the main guy, which I like. They kind of teased you with it, and people fell for it. Unfortunately, they fell for it the wrong way, but yeah, that was my underrated. My overrated movie is a movie everybody seems to fucking love, and it makes $1 billion every time it comes out, and it is the most shittiest movie.
Transformers, but
Yes.
My term of overrated is if critics praise the movie.
A lot of people actually hated Transformers 4, myself included. This is the same guy that actually enjoyed the first three movies, but I actually even hated the fourth movie. I know, how weird.
I love the first three, hate all the others.
You guys want to know something? I still haven't seen the movie.
Good for you.
Good for you. Put yourself
Stay that way.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Hey, I know some people that enjoyed the fourth one, though.
I hear there's I saw the honest trailer for it, and is Michael Bay that desperate to get product placement that Mark Wahlberg will just pick up a Bud Light bottle, just drink it for a second and drop it?
Yep.
Look, here's what I can tell you to do. Take yourself 2 hours and 45 minutes and just watch Ninja Turtles twice. That is extremely
That's perfect, man. That's perfect.
During the Bud Light scene in Transformers 4, you might as well on the screen. This movie is sponsored by Budweiser. You might as well. That's how bad the product placement is. Hey, we keep talking about Optimus Prime and his mood swings. He must have been on his period because he changes his mind about the humans versus the Autobots.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna kill the humans. When has Optimus Prime ever said I'm gonna kill the humans?
And at point he just literally all just straight up says, when we land, I'm hey, Cybertron.
It was weird hearing Optimus Prime say, I'm going to kill him. Optimus Prime, that's the last thing Optimus Prime is going to try to do anyway. He's going to try to talk you out of it, or Haskell was talking Megatron to death. I'm like, well, you just kill that son of a bitch already?
Gen 4 and 4 was got off by one what movie of 2014.
Mason, what would be your overrated and underrated for 2014?
Overrated and underrated? The overrated is tough because there were a lot of overrated movies of 2014. I think X-Men: Days of Future's Past was probably overrated.
What? I tend to agree with that.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was a bit overrated. Tomorrow, underrated, I think, was a bit overrated.
I even got comments that saying Winter Soldier was overrated. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
Winter Soldier is overrated. It's good. It's very good, but it is overrated. Compared to some of the other ones. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'll admit that's a little overhyped.
Oh, I know how much you love that movie.
Yeah, and still it's overhyped. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I still really liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it, but again,
I love it. Yeah, everybody knows it.
And underrated. The Zero Theorem was underrated. Yeah, I think that's it.
Adam, what would be your underrated and overrated?
Alright, for underrated, I'm gonna go with The Interview. That movie got a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, I believe.
I think so.
Which I think that movie deserved a 70 or 80%, honestly. I think Neighbors even got a higher grade than The Interview.
I think it did.
Yeah, honestly, I found The Interview to be a way more entertaining and funny movie than Neighbors. I liked Neighbors, I did. I thought it was really clever, but I enjoyed The Interview a lot more. I thought the last
me too.
in particular were really badass. I really loved The Interview. It's my favorite comedy of 2014. So overrated, I'm gonna go with Big Hero 6.
Go ahead.
I didn't like that movie at all. I'm
I
sorry.
forgot. I agree.
I agree too.
I feel like
It's
the
the most generic characters.
Yeah, like you said, those characters are so generic. They're not characters. I've seen every one of these characters before. The only character I liked in the entire movie was Baymax. He's the only character that I actually enjoyed. Every scene with Baymax I enjoyed, but every scene without Baymax I was bored to tears with. I thought it was a really boring movie. It did have really impressive animation though. It wasn't like a bad movie, but I really didn't enjoy the movie as much as I wanted to. I just found it meh. I didn't like it.
I respect that. That makes sense.
Just generic.
My overrated. Well, this is a movie, a comedy movie. A lot of people love. It may even be the most critically acclaimed comedy movie of the year. I love.
I know where he's going with this.
Yeah, I love the original film. It's one of my favorite movies of 2012. The sequel, though, 22 Jump Street. I'm just gonna say it. I did not care. I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, first of all. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's very, very meh. Now, the reason I think it's overrated is because, yes, while they are self-aware with the whole, oh yeah, the same old ingredients from the original, it's just all like, really? You couldn't at least try to do something different? Like, fine, you're self-aware. Yes, fine, you want to be aware that you're a sequel. After a while, to me, it just got plain old repetitive. Now, I would say overall, I laughed hard at 3 moments, and there were moments here and there where I'm all like, okay, that was kind of clever. But other than that, I found myself bored for most of the movie. A comedy movie is not supposed to bore me, and when I'm bored watching a comedy movie, for the most part, then yeah, you're not doing yourself justice. You know, I still like Jonah Hill in here. Channing Tatum was good. You know, their chemistry still holds up the movie for me. That one freakout scene with Ice Cube is one of the funniest moments in the movie. I have to agree with everyone there. But overall, compared to other movies I enjoyed more than 22 Jump Street, like Interview, Neighbors, and I'm going to get hate for saying this, Ride Along. Ride Along was more entertaining than 22 Jump Street, in my opinion. Yes, I really went there, yes, but that's just my opinion.
Wait, Tony, did you also like Blended more? Tony, didn't you also like Blended more, that comedy?
Yes, thank you. And I even enjoyed Blended and Let's Be Cops. I actually had fun with Let's Be Cops. I thought that was a better buddy cop comedy movie in 2014 than 22 Jump Street, in my opinion, of course. You know, I'm going to say this. It's one of my favorite movies of 2014. Not many people really saw it, but I'm going to honestly say my most underrated is Begin Again. I thought Begin Again was a wonderful movie. It's going to be in my best list once I start posting it up. You know, I just thought Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley, they did a great job. And even though I don't really mind cliches all that much in movies, I actually appreciated how the movie didn't go with the typical Mark Ruffalo falls in love with Keira Knightley later on. No, it surprisingly did not go that route. But what really hit me about Begin Again is how it had strong messages about, yes, you're going to be down in your luck in life, but eventually you're going to rise up in life and you're going to begin again. And the overall message for the movie really hit me. Not a lot of people seen this movie. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it is one of the best indie films I've seen in 2014, and in general, one of my favorite movies of 2014. So I would say that's my underrated.
Yo, it's weird. I thought you were gonna go 3 Days to Kill. I don't know why.
3 Days to Kill.
No, 3 Days to Kill's another one, honestly. Yeah, but there was just a lot to think about. But yes, 3 Days to Kill. I actually even enjoyed that one.
One of my overrated films that I really hate so much, and it killed me inside, is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I hate that film. That film fucking sucks. Like, see, that film is my worst of 2014. Look, Sony, I don't know what the fuck they was Spidey, and here's again, Marvel make about the rights. God, that film was a complete train wreck. Like, that's all did you see my worst video? My worst list of 2014, my budget, which I'm at called thank you so much.
Yeah.
About it. Now, as for underrated film of 2014, Edward Jamal with Tom Cruise. Edward Jamal is a huge underrated film of 2014.